Hello everyone, and I am Vivek Raja. I'm co-organizer at Azure Developer Community in Chennai, Madurai, and Coimbatore, and I'm a founding member and data scientist at my startup NextStem. So a little bit about me. So I'm also one of AWS Machine Learning Hero, and I'm also organizing a couple of more developer communities. And I'm also an active speaker and blogger, researcher, and open source contributor in field of AI in cloud. So you can just follow me in dev.to or all other blogging platforms where I used to share a lot of things about Azure and cloud as well. So besides that, I'm 16 times multi-cloud certified. So I'm Azure data scientist, data engineer, AI engineer, developer associate, and also a couple of more in Alibaba Cloud and Oracle as well. And during my college days, I used to actively participate in hackathons. I have participated in 60 to 70 hackathons and won in 20 to 20 international and national hackathons as well. So besides that, I used to publish a lot of research papers and I have patent in my name. And you can check out my dev and medium blogs and GitHub for more amazing contributions and use cases. So let's jump to today's session, which is how to build intelligent business use cases using AI Builder. So how this session will be looking like is we'll be using Power Apps to build some intelligent business use cases by using some pre-built or custom models available. So let's jump into that right now. So before going into that, to build some business use cases that you can automate and everything, we need to understand what that service really means. So let's take a quick look at what is AI Builder. So AI Builder is a Microsoft Power Platform capability. So that gives you a plethora of AI models, and you can use these models to actually optimize and automate your whole business processes. Sounds cool, right? Yep. And AI Builder enables your business to use some intelligent and to automate all the processes. And you can also get some good insights from the data. And with AI Builder, you don't really need any coding or data science skills. So if you have AI Builder and you have a business use case to take care of it, and you can just go ahead and build it in a couple of minutes. And also, since all the AI models will not be satisfying your needs for your business, so it also provides the capability of creating custom models that can be tailored according to your requirements, and you can build it as well. So all of this without any coding and data science skills. So there is one common question: how to make my applications intelligent? So for that, there are like few steps. So we can actually integrate your AI Builder with Power Apps or Power Automate. Both of them works. So first of all, you need to choose an AI model type. So it can be like which business use case you are working on and what AI model will suit for your particular business need. And then, of course, you need to give your data to make it do it. And if you have some special constraints, you can tailor your AI model. And followed by, you can actually train your machine learning model if necessary, if it's custom. And followed by, voila, you got your AI model ready, and you can just create some amazing business use case with your AI model which you just assigned. So to give you an overview of what all AI models which is available for you to pick up and start working, we can broadly classify that into three categories. So which is your custom AI model, the second one is pre-built AI model, and the third one is your custom prediction model. So let's look into that one by one. So we know that there are three types of AI models which is existing, and which one should I use it for which? So that's a confusing question, right? So right now we are talking about people who are not into coding or not into data science. So that gives you a doubt, like which model should I use it and how should I use it? So this is the correct explanation for you. So if you have some business intended specific use case, for example, you have some requirements that is very specific to your business that is cannot be catered using your existing AI models, then you have to build your own custom model, which is pretty much easy in AI Builder platform. And of course, if you have some productivity based, simple but powerful use cases that you can easily automate, then you should go for your pre-built AI model. And the third one is you can use insights from your historical data to make some predictions. So for that, we'll use custom prediction model. So don't worry if you're feeling intimidated about what all these models and what will I actually get from these particular pre-built AI models and so on. So that's the exact thing we are going to see next. So we will see what are different types of models which is existing. Now that we know there are three different types where we can cater to my business needs, we have model types for documents. So business card reader is a pre-built model. You can process your form using form processing model, which is a custom because it caters your custom form designs. And also text recognition is already pre-built, so we can recognize your text from your images. And receipt processing actually helps you to process your invoice and everything, and it's pre-built. And relating the models related to text category, so you can actually say there's a category classification which classifies your text into some categories. You can build your own custom categories if you need to as well. And there is always a pre-built category. And entity extraction, where you can extract some entities out of the text. So it's both deals with your pre-built and custom if you have some custom entities to look for. And key face extraction, it's pre-built, and language detection to choose which language the text is actually written on. So it's pre-built. So model type, which is related to structured data and images, that's where we can go for structured data. It's called prediction model, and it's a custom. And it's for the images, we have image classification by Loeb. It's also a custom, and you can also create some custom object detection as well. So now that we know there are three different model types, which is your custom and your pre-built and your custom prediction models. And we also now saw what all categories of models we have within each one. So like for under pre-built, we saw some of the text classification document and so on. So what are some common business scenarios that you can actually do with these AI models, which we've seen so far? So with the from processing, you can actually automate your customer application processing. And for receipt, of course, you can automate your complete expenses invoices. And for category classification, you can actually categorize your user feedback based on their focus. To extract the entities from your text, from the product reviews, you can use your entity extraction. Language detection is for your identifying your language. And sentiment analysis will give you analysis of what the customer is actually feeling in that particular text. And text translation, you can actually translate your support request into multiple languages, so it can be attended by everyone. And identifying the fraudulent transaction. So this is the custom prediction model, where you have to look into your historical data to understand if there is any new fraudulent transaction which is taking place, and you need to identify that. So key face extraction, where if you want your company or someone who referencing to your company and you want to get alerted every time they actually reference to that, you can actually create a key face extraction. So business card reader will automate your complete contact list. So that's your business card reader. And object detection, where you can actually automate your complete inventory in your warehouse, where you can detect how many objects are present and you can just mark the number of it. And text recognition, you can actually take the text from your image and you can save it to a database. So these are some amazing and well-defined business scenarios that we actually encounter from day-to-day basis, and you can easily implement that using our AI builder. So with that being discussed, that we already now know what is AI builder and what are different categories of AI models are there, like which is pre-built, custom, and custom prediction. We also see what are different categories that the model has, like text related processing, documents, structured data, images, and so on. And we also saw some common use cases and business scenarios which is being used by these AI builders. Now let's just hop on to create some quick demo using our AI builder. For that, you have to hop into your Azure portal, which we'll be doing right now. So once you go to your Azure portal, we'll be actually able to see something called Power Automate. Go to your Power Automate platform and you'll have something screen like this. So here we can click My Flows to actually create a cloud flow for this. So click on New Flow, and we are just going to start with some automated cloud flow. Let's see what we can do with that. So the flow name is, what we are actually going to do whenever there is a positive tweet which is getting posted, I want my trigger to be executed. So positive tweet checker, this is my flow name. And what's the trigger? So whenever a tweet is posted, I need to actually look into that. So I'm going to check for a Twitter trigger. Yeah, when a new tweet is posted. So I'll create this particular demo, and what's just a search tag when this trigger needs to be posted. So let's say whenever there is a tweet from me, I need to do it. So my Twitter handle is Vivek Raja 007. Yeah, the 007 stands for James Bond, of course. So next, I'm going to click the next step, which is I'm going to make a prediction on that. So I'm going to analyze what the text sentiment is. So I'm going to click the AI builder here, and I'm going to click analyze the positive or negative sentiment in text. Please cut this particular part. Yes. So let me just again delete it. Let's start from again. So please resume from this particular part. The next step is that we need to analyze whether the text is positive or negative, which can be done by your AI builder. So I'm going to click on AI builder, and I'm going to analyze whether the text is positive or negative. And what's the language which I need to do? Let's make it very simple. Let's keep it as English for now. And what's a text? I need to take that tweet text, right? Because that's where I need to do my analysis. So once that is done, I'm going to create a new step. Now that your AI builder will be able to recognize the sentiment, now I need to make a decision. So the decision is that I need to apply a condition where if the probability for this one, so which is let me just so probability when the overall text is positive. Yep. So that's the one which we are looking for. And if it's greater than or equal to point, let's keep it very more simple. So if it's 0.3, then means I need to get an alert for that. Okay. So when this condition is actually met, what I need to do, I need to send a mail notification. So send me an email notification, which is what I'm going to do right now. And what's the subject? Let's just keep it much more simple. So Vivek posted a positive tweet. And I will I'll just display that particular text in my email as well. So I'll just put the tweet text again, and that's it. So the first one is the trigger will get the tweet will get triggered when there's a new tweet posted, and I'll analyze that if it's a positive or negative. And when I'm going to make a condition that if it's positive greater than or equal to 0, then I need to actually trigger an email notification, which is going to send me Vivek posted a positive tweet to my this. So now let's test it out. So it's a manual test because I need to post a particular this one. So I'm going to my Twitter handle, which you can see here right now. I'll just switch to mine. And I'm going to post a tweet. So I'll just mark it as this is a test tweet, okay? So people know that we are actually testing it out. I'm happy to deliver this amazing demo on AI Builder for Azure Developer Community. What all? I hope this demo is goes well. So whenever this test tweet is actually done, I need to trigger my AI post. So let me just post it. And I hope now my trigger actually executes. So of course, it will take a minute or so to get recognized because, yep. So your tweet actually ran, so which we actually did. So now we need to actually check our mail to see if my tweet, I have received my mail notification, which is this one. Of course, so yep. So it has shown that Vivek posted a positive tweet, and there is the tweet text tweet. I'm happy to deliver that there is an amazing demo on it. Perfect. So this is where we actually have successfully completed this particular demo. So let's head back to our presentation, and of course. So what we actually have done is we have learned what is AI Builder, and we learned what are the different categories of models we have in AI Builder. And we also saw what are the different scenarios where we can use this to automate. And we saw a simple demo where with no coding or no data science skills, I was able to create a flow where I will be able to trigger whenever there is a new tweet is posted and to check if it's positive. And if it's positive, you need to send me an email notification. It just took me 2 minutes to create this demo, and of course, it's working perfectly right now. So to refer more about AI Builder, you can go to this documentation. And if you have more questions or feedback or anything, you can connect with me, and you can connect with me for future events as well. Thank you for today's session, and I hope it was useful for you as well.